As said of the final aria in Wagner's Brunhilde, it ain't over till the fat lady sings. The fat lady hasn't sung about what will happen to the ICE agents who killed the woman and the agents who threw tear gas into a car with children, causing an infant to stop breathing and to be hospitalized. Federal authorities are saying that they are not going to investigate these ICE agents for their harmful actions. But in Minnesota, the statute of limitations allows the crimes of murder and harming children to be brought against the perpetrator at any time. There is no limitation on when cases can be brought against these bad actors. Specifically, the Minnesota law states that indictments or complaints for any crime resulting in the death of the victim may be found and made at any time after the death of the person killed. What this means is that even if the Trump administration and the Department of Justice won't investigate and prosecute the killing of the Minnesota woman, or stop Minnesota authorities from doing the same, a later administration and the DOJ can release evidence to Minnesota and a case can be brought. A similar situation exists as against ICE agents or Border Patrol. They can be charged and prosecuted as well. Minnesota law has no time limit in which to bring a case against perpetrators of a crime against minors. This Minnesota law states indictments or complaints may be found or made at any time after the commission of the offense if the victim was under the age of 18 at the time of the offense. Think of all those children who have been harmed in those detention centers. Depending upon who has given the orders, prosecution of federal authorities could go up the chain of command. Maybe. They will eventually get to think things over when they spend some time in a Minnesota state slammer. Plus, this would be under Minnesota law, against which no presidential pardon can have effect. The fat lady has not sung, and she can take her sweet time to do so. Of course, those charged with offenses can raise their own defenses, but that doesn't mean they will get off. Accordingly, ICE agents and Border Patrol do not enjoy, quote, absolute immunity, quote, as Stephen Miller and J.D. Vance have asserted. If these agents go too far, they can be held accountable at a later time, with no time limit. Perhaps the administration ought to be advising DHS to learn what can happen to their minions under Minnesota law.